Greetings comic lovers and welcome back to Casually Comics, the channel where we chat all things comics, from reviews of comics new and old, to history, to anecdotes, to really wherever our whims take us. Today, another casual vid. I know, so soon. It's odd. Today, we actually have coffee. Huzzah, because that means it's daytime. Why are we back? Well, because there's Punchline news. I will be the Punchline person. I'm actually really okay with that. I will chart all the stages of the journey through to the end, if there is one. If you're actually making an attempt to keep up with comics, which can be quite the endeavor and leave one feeling tired as if they run some kind of intellectual marathon, well then you will know about solicitations. These are the previews of issues that are coming out, and they tend to come out 2 months in advance, so we have solicitations for March. Now, in December, that's actually even more than that. January, February, March. 3 months from now. That's a lot of a lot. As you can imagine, if you follow these, not only do you get a bunch of spoilers because they have write-ups and they'll say things that will happen, so if you don't enjoy that, don't seek them out because suspense out the window. So for example, the DC solicitations, you're gonna get stuff post Future State. So you're gonna be able to figure out what's happening in the comics you're reading and during Future State because of some of these solicitations. So yeah, that's a thing. One thing that's coming out is a new Joker series. That's right, the Joker is getting an ongoing monthly comic. I can hear some of you screaming, no, please, no more. We can't take any more Joker. And I too feel the Joker burnout. I really do. And yet when these things come out, I buy them. I'm part of the problem. Shut up and take my money. Especially this month because there is going to be a Punchline backup story attached. That's right, DC is going the backup story route once more. As they portion down their titles, it's looking like it's going to be a bit like the 70s. After the great DC implosion, a lot of books were combined or got backup comics attached to them. For example, Lois Lane in her later years, you're going to see that there are Rose and Thorn backup issues in that comic. That's right, so you get Superman's girlfriend Lois Lane in the front, Rose and Thorn in the back. A lot of the members of the Green Lantern Corps actually come out of the backup issues of Green Lantern. You would have Hal doing shenanigans in the front and then Green Lantern Corps members being introduced in the back. It can work and it can feel exciting. It's a way to keep characters in the loop if it's not possible for you to be publishing an independent comic with them, or a solo comic rather. And it's also a way to spotlight some people and test them out to see how they'll do. So I guess in terms of Punchline, you could say it's both. This story will be continuing the one that we discussed in the one-shot. So for those of you who were annoyed because that felt like a prequel or like a beginning of a story, well, it was, and now it's going to continue in these backups. I hope these issues are a little bit longer because otherwise it's going to be an excuse to cut down the first issue. But you can pack a lot of story into the pages that they do have. It just doesn't always happen. James Tynion, the Batman writer at the time of this recording and creator of Punchline, clearly loves her. He's putting so much work into her, but beyond just pushing her forward, he also clearly has a plan for her, which is fantastic because a lot of times new characters are introduced and it's just, I like them, but have no idea what to do with them. He clearly at least has one storyline in mind, and that could lead to more. Hooray! I will always keep you up to date on the Punchline. Why? Because I'm enjoying watching her evolve. This is interesting, isn't it? From being someone that he threw in earlier than anticipated and had big plans for, to seeing her take off and become popular and cosplayed and fan art, to now getting her own backup in a big series. This is exciting. This is the big leagues. We're watching it happen in real time. We're gonna be getting the same creative team as the Punchline one-shot for this mini. So if you enjoyed that art and that form of story, you're gonna get more of that. And it's also gonna continue on with Cullen's story and Bluebird's. So if you were curious, you know where to go. I really don't know how I feel about another Joker comic though. Batman has so many other villains and so rarely do they get a chance to shine. It would be nice to see somebody else try and destroy his life for once. I know Joker is the villain, but sometimes less is more. I say that and yet every time I pick it up, why am I like this? Put less sugar in. It's not the same. That's right, I drink unsweetened almond milk, but coffee with so much sugar in it you can barely taste it. What does that mean? I don't know or care. Seriously though, if you don't want spoilers, do not read the Joker solicitation. It tells you everything. It tells you the outcome of the trial of Punchline. I love spoilers, so I don't mind, but I know a lot of people do not enjoy that. Actually, by giving spoilers, I once ruined a burgeoning relationship. It was for Smallville. Good times. That's right. Smallville destroyed one of my relationships. Somebody saved me. I don't normally keep up with the news. I really should be scripting my Quasar video because that's what I'm doing alongside reading Resident Alien, which I don't talk about. There's so many things I'm reading that I don't talk about. Would you guys like some roundups occasionally of just what I'm reading? I tend not to recommend things till I'm fully done, but I can just tell you like, I'm reading this, and this exists in case you're interested. Anyway, there's a Sci-Fi Channel adaptation coming of this comic called Resident Alien in 2021. The more you know. Are you excited for a Joker series? Are you here for yet another Batman thing? Do you think it's a smart idea? I mean, people will pick it up. Or are you just so done? Or are you just gonna pick it up for Punchline? So that was just a quick update. I'm pretty sure in our next video, Lois is getting married. And I mean, if she's not, she will be soon. So as always, leave your thoughts down below. Excited for Punchline? Tired of solicitations telling you more than you wanted to know? Do you love a good Christmas sweater? Just share all the thoughts down there. While you're down there, please do all the YouTube things. Like, share, comment, subscribe, tell me how you take your coffee, hit that bell notification so that you never miss a vid. Thanks so much for taking some time out of your day to spend discussing comics with me. I always appreciate it, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.